So, Charli D'Amelio is obviously the most popular creator on TikTok right now, and for all of her career, pretty much, her and her sister Dixie D'Amelio have been pretty unproblematic and have stayed out of scandals for the most part. Up until a few days ago, they were really well liked, but their family channel uploaded a video called Dinner with the D'Amelios a few days ago, in which a chef, Erin May, cooked dinner for them. They also dined with James Charles, who was their guest for the episode, and a lot of people said that they lost respect for Charli and Dixie after their behavior shown in the video. People started taking clips from the video and uploading them onto TikTok, and this is when the hate really started taking off.
What is this?
Oh my God. It is a snail.
Oh!
It's a snail. It's the kind of cool. It's classic in paella, and it's actually.
Just do it.
Oh, Dixie, wait.
No,
What happens when?
Oh God.
So dramatic.
Oh, she actually threw up. Ew.
Classic Dixie.
Dixie responded by saying, "These comments are so extra. I could throw up at the smell of something gross. I am being dramatic and my parents deal with my BS every day. I don't get treated differently and there is no favorite child. The internet just always wants to turn people against each other." She also replied to people saying that Charli was treated differently than her. Charli got a lot of hate too, specifically for a time in the video where she talked about her followers and seemed like she was ungrateful.
If we're thinking about it, okay, how far away is that's Friday? Okay. Ugh, I wish I had like more time. Cause imagine if I hit 100 mil a year after hitting a mil.
Was the 95 not enough for you?
Well, I was just like saying like even number.
Well, right.
James jumped in to defend her, saying, "Charli is so grateful for everyone that supports her. I was just joking with her when I said this. I don't like these comments dragging her." While Charli continued to receive hate, a lot of people started criticizing her, especially Trisha Paytas.
So I just did a reaction to this video of the D'Amelios and James Charles having dinner with a chef, and I've seen lots of comments from Dixie saying, like, just kind of being really combative and bratty towards people who had criticism of the girls. There's a chef making them food, they're being really disrespectful, just spitting out the food, and they're 19, they're young, but I do think since they are role models on such a big platform, they should be called out when they need to be humbled a little.
Since the video came out, people have flooded Charli's comment sections with hate. Dixie further explained the situation, saying, "Erin May is a close family friend and we love him and everything he does. I'm so grateful for everything I'm given and every opportunity I have. He was standing behind the camera telling me to eat a snail knowing I would have a reaction. In no way would I ever want to come off as disrespectful because it was all jokes. I have a sarcastic sense of humor that I've showed over time putting myself on the internet, but I have all love for every single person I work with and would never disrespect anyone. At Chef Erin May, I don't like snails, but I love you. See you next week for the next episode." People also started noticing that Charli was losing followers. She was down 1 million from 99 million to 98. It seems that over time, the situation escalated, so Dixie responded again.
"Hey guys, if you are here to comment hate like this, maybe hold on 1 second and know the full story. So my family and I have been working with Chef Erin May for a couple months now, working on content for our channel and working on content for his channel, and made an amazing friendship. And before I even get into anything, I'm so grateful for every single person that follows me, every single person I care about, every single person I work with, every single person who works with me, because I'm just so grateful of all of the opportunities I've had. So I would never in any way want to be taken as disrespectful, especially from an out of context 15-second clip. So basically my team knows I throw up a lot. I could throw up at the smell, the thought, or the taste of anything.
You just completely lied. Like, you're doing a lot of things, and I.
So basically that clip that wasn't in the original video is my team and Chef Erin May trying to convince me to try snail, knowing that I would have a reaction. I love Chef and I would never disrespect him in any way.
Yet again, Trisha, who is known for inserting herself into drama, decided to respond to Dixie's video, saying this.
Anything.
Okay, so this is coming as constructive criticism and not hate whatsoever. This was not an apology, girl. This was not a sincere apology. You're making excuses after excuses after excuses.
Dixie replied with, "Who do I need to apologize to? The snail? The people that made me eat a snail knowing I would throw up? It was set up for a reaction." Even the chef, Erin May, was stopped by paparazzi and interviewed about it, and he seemed fine.
I love Dixie and Charli. I've worked with them before. I'm going to work with them again.
Okay.
I think it's a little blown out of proportion.
It's basically been the top story on Daily Mail all day, which is worldwide news. They said that she was a snob.
I would call it fake news.
Or spoiled.
Fake news right now.
Spoiled.
Those girls are the greatest. I love them.
Okay.
It was all fun and games.
Were your feelings hurt, or how did you? I mean,
not at all. I mean, I don't expect them to love the snails. Like I said, somebody, I'm not going to say who.
Oh, this guy right
thought
here.
It would be funny to.
Some people went as far as to go to Addison's comment section and say that she deserved the followers instead and that they no longer supported Charli. Charli then went on live to address everything, and in one part, she talked about Trisha Paytas.
I'm just gonna say it, Trisha Paytas, like, this is not, sorry, just, you have been completely rude to me multiple times, saying she doesn't have a personality, she can't dance, she's basic. Like, you have your own problems, please stop worrying about mine. Just, like, please stop talking about me. You're not a very nice person. Sorry. I love every single person that supports me and follows me.
She also took responsibility for coming off as disrespectful, saying that they could have done a better job at editing, especially when it came to the snail part.
We should have done better on our part with the editing to make you guys know that it was a joke, and that's on me. Take full responsibility for that.
Plus, she addressed the comments she made about her followers.
I genuinely just thought it would be so cool to hit a huge milestone a year after hitting another milestone. I never meant for you guys to make it seem like you were numbers or did not mean anything.
She then talked about all the hate she was receiving and how far it had gotten, and she got emotional and started crying on her live stream.
You cannot like me but not attack the way I look or the fact that you don't want me here. Like, that's where I kind of draw the line. And honestly, like, seeing how people reacted to this, like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. Like, this is messed up stuff that people are saying. Like, people telling me to people just, like, blatantly disrespecting the fact that I'm still a human being is not okay at all. Like, that's not okay. You can hate on me for whatever I've done, but the fact that all of this is happening because a misunderstanding, like, I just feel like that's not okay. And if this is the community that I'm in and the community that I put myself in, I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
Meanwhile, Tony Lopez and Zoe Laverne still have a platform, and y'all just get mad because of silly things. I feel so bad for her. Who would have thought snails and nuggets would be such a big deal today? This is ridiculous. I can't believe that people are sending her threats over a harmless joke. She's 16 years old, a teenager like the rest of us. It's honestly just so sad. James even tweeted out saying, "This Charli situation is not sitting right with me. 100 million followers in 1 year, and y'all expect her to know how to be a perfect role model? Threats because she's a picky eater and makes a joke about a milestone? 30-plus-year-olds dragging someone half their age? Feels familiar." Trisha then publicly apologized to Charli.
Final thoughts to Charli. Charli, you are a minor. I sincerely apologize for hurting your feelings in any capacity at that age. I know it could feel like the worst thing in the world. It was bad behavior, it was bratty behavior. I know you realize that now. You show true remorse, and I think that's great growth. People just wanted you to take accountability. You did. And for my part, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad.
Despite her apologizing, she still took time to throw shade at Charli, saying that she was hypocritical.
And baby girl, in the same breath you asked me not to talk about you and I don't know you. You can't just say I'm not a nice person because, sweetheart, you don't know me. This is social media. People are allowed to give opinions. And what I said wasn't even that bad. This is not how you're going to last on social media, no matter how many followers you have now.
She then continued on, addressing the haters that said that she had no right to insert herself in the situation.
And never let influencers or anyone tell you to not comment, not give your opinions, your beliefs, your thoughts. Don't let anyone tell you not to call someone out if you think someone's in the wrong. Accept other people's criticism, critiques, and opinions. Not hate, not bullying, but critiques and criticism.
She's 30. Why is she speaking on a 16-year-old? Trish, you keep speaking on things that have nothing to do with you. Girl, just say you need to make a bit of money and leave. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to follow my Instagram at sisterspillyt. I answer all DMs. And if you find my voice relaxing, feel free to check out my podcast. The link will be in my description. If you'd like a shout out in my next video, comment if you do online or in-person school. Here are the shoutouts from my last video.